Now, y'all about to hate me because I know y'all love these black TV sitcoms, and so do I. But here are 6 times that black TV traumatized us for absolutely no reason at all. Number 1 is Moesha. Now, let me just start by saying I couldn't stand Moesha. She was a busybody who thought that she was better than her friends and honestly everybody around her. And then there was her daddy with that awful shape up. Frank Mitchell treated Moesha like property, not his daughter. Every decision she tried to make was met with a lecture or some kind of threat, from college to clothes to her friends to dating. Like, he always wanted to be the one to make the decision for her. Not to mention the whole hidden son scandal. Dan tried to act like he was a victim when it came out, just gaslighting left and right. Frank, oh Frank, go to hell. Number 2 is the Parkers. Now, I love me some Monique, and I did love Nikki Parker. But Nikki was loud, she was curvy, and she was very confident. And that made her undesirable to the professor. We really watched 5 seasons of this lady refusing to take no for an answer. Imagine the dynamic flipped. Oh wait, because we did see that in Family Matters. And everyone thought that Steve Urkel was a lovable dork, but he needed to leave Laura alone. We cheered when he ended up with Myra. Nikki Parker, though? Oh, girl, we laughed as Professor Ogilvy treated her like a joke. If you ask me, I would have married Johnny and never spoke to that man again. Because Professor Ogilvy, go to hell. Number 3, girlfriends. Oh my God, Joan is the queen of self-sabotaging. Joan had everything that a woman her age was supposed to have, except a man. And she reminded us every freaking episode. Her toxic patterns were very exhausting, and it low-key reminded me of how women be afraid to choose themselves, especially with their shady friend group. Lynn was broke and always mooching off of her, very inconsiderate and extremely unreliable. Maya was extremely judgmental. I mean, she couldn't do nothing without her having an opinion. Whole time, she dipping and skirting all outside her marriage. Yeah, girl, because the way you did Darnell, foul. Now, I had to save the best for last. Tony Childs Garrett. Girl was jealous and went out her way from season 1 to help Joan sabotage her own life. Imagine coming in your house and seeing your best friend trying to sleep with your man to get back at you. Joan was barely holding it all together with the glue made from passive aggressiveness and wine. Girl, go to hell. Now, number 4 is a bit of a throwback. Good Times? Child, wasn't a single time good. Baby, I never saw them have a single good time. Every episode was struggle and lack and insufficiency, and I don't want that for myself. Like, literally, y'all, times were never good. There was no joy, there was no stability, there was just bills and trauma. We laughed to keep from crying, but this show really was one of the first to glorify the struggle life. And then it just kept going on and on. After James died, everybody just continued to struggle. Like, Thelma couldn't catch a break. JJ was cooning for laughs. And the writers was like, oh, traumatize them some more. My favorite part of the show was Walona and Bookman because they did add some comedic relief. But child, for the rest of that, go to hell. Number 5 is Everybody Hates Chris. This show really did promote the scarcity mindset among black people. Julius had a price for everything. He knew the cost of everything. We laughed a lot, but we also had this internalized fear of being a burden as children. So much so that we're now scared to ask for anything. Chris got bullied at school, neglected at home, and then got blamed for everything. I mean, the boy couldn't catch a break even in the theme song. He was in survival mode the whole time. It's no wonder he was so rigid and structured on Abbott Elementary. Which I love, by the way. Baby, go to hell. Number 6, I have to admit, is one of my all-time favorite black TV sitcoms. Martin. Martin was really good for verbal abuse and gaslighting being played off as humor. He constantly insulted Pam. He bullied everybody. He was very controlling with Gina. And he manipulated everyone around him. And we just laughed. He was funny, but he was also like 1,000 red flags. Every episode was literally just Martin's ego getting him in situations that were too big for him to get himself out of, and then his friends having to come to his rescue. Not to mention the real life misconduct that kept bleeding over into the show. Tisha Martin had to leave the set because Martin kept harassing her, and the show just became even more awkward. So much so, they couldn't even film any more scenes together. And they just kept shooting like nothing happened. Now, one of my favorite episodes was probably the New Jack episode when Martin had the CD player and he was trying to figure out who stole it. I love the fake dog. I love the reactions around the table. It truly was a classic scene. And Martin has so many quotable lines, y'all. But Martin is the brother that you stay away from by any means necessary. If you meet a man like Martin Payne, please run the other way. Tell him, go to hell. The way these shows shaped us, it's no wonder we got trust issues, anger issues, imposter syndrome issues. Like, we got a host of them. Talk to me in the comments about a show that messed you up in real life, because I know y'all gonna put Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on it. Because why you don't want me, man? Bye.